Hello fairy friends. I'm going over some different ways I like to display my different dolls from different time eras. And here's my kitty. I've gotten blankets out so he thinks it's time to snuggle. Anyway, this little doll's crib used to be white. It was really dingy and dirty and it needed to be tidied up. So I did so with some Rust-Oleum spray paint, and I've never seen this before, or I've never used it before. I have seen it. It's chalked and it has a chalky type of a finish, and that's the shade Serenity Blue. So I'm not really sure. My store didn't really have a lot of different shades, but I really do like this one. Now I started with this quilt, this vintage quilt that I was given. And I apologize for the shaky camera work. I am not left-handed. I thought it would be best to film with my right hand, but then I'm a little uncoordinated with getting this together. So I put this crocheted blanket on the back because that makes it look really interesting when you're going to take pictures, to have that pattern in the background. And it adds to the vintage look. So, and there's a little heart-shaped pillow with some crochet trim that I did. Here's a little teddy bear that was my kids when they were little. It has a little wind-up little music box on its bottom. It's very cute. And I don't believe I've done a video on my Toodles, so I thought, well, this would be a nice video for her to appear in. So I don't know if this is her debut or not. You'll have to let me know if you've seen her already. But there's Toodles, and there's the whole look. And of course you can add more to this. I kind of like it to be simple, especially if you're making photos and they're just for the doll. You're just wanting to focus on the doll itself. So here is a look for a little boy. Traditionally the blue colors are for boys. We know that's not always the case, however, these days. But if we're going for traditional, here is a tumbling block quilt I made for my little boy that can now be out for display with my dolls. A crocheted cover for a pillow, and the other pillow has a matching crochet trim, and it just goes with a little boy's vintage look in the blues. And I think he looks pretty darling there. And if you're taking photos, it's really neat to have all these details. Now for a even older look with one of my composition babies. And this is, there's some ticking, some patchwork on the pillows with a crocheted trim, patchwork little quilt that I made. And there's a little check fabric for the mattress cover. A Raggedy Ann and Andy doll that I made several years ago, or dolls. And that's just for a little patchwork idea. And here's Jack again. I meant to show you here that you can put a skirt on it, on your doll crib, or you can put decorative baskets underneath. Sometimes if you need to hide things that you don't really want out on show, a skirt is perfect. And here are some of my Ashton Drake dolls that I collect. I'm not into the hyper-realistic reborns, although I do appreciate them. I love seeing videos about them. The Ashton Drake ones are plenty real for me, and these ones I did touch up just a little. But I wouldn't say that I've reborn them in any way, but they did get some different touch-ups. And this is just kind of a modern look with a crocheted afghan. Here they are, tuckered out. And they just, you can make all sorts of different cute photos with them, with tons of fluffy blankets and pillows. This little lady's pretending to sleep. Obviously, this would not be how you would put your real babies to bed or even to nap, but for photo purposes, to make them look really cute and cozy. Pillows and little afghans like this really make the difference, especially if you're selling your dolls. If you remake them or repair them and then go to sell them, you know that if people are purchasing online and not in person, the pictures make such a big difference. And while I don't sell the the reborn dolls, I do like to take the realistic pictures and share them with family and friends. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any ideas for any other types of videos, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to see what I can come up with next for you guys. Thanks a lot, and have a magical day.